My interest in aviation started with my father. He was took pilot training back in the 30s, and unfortunately the dirty 30s came along and he had to give it up. But our house is always full of aviation magazines and books. So I've been interested in airplanes since time to walk. It was great. It's very sensitive. I've often thought of doing it, but never actually got around to one of these things. But Brian Lewis kicked my butt and got me out here.
Actually, if you come around the front here.
Got my wings in August of '44. And that's, you know, then after I got my wings, I was posted overseas, and I went to Quebec for Three Rivers for a commando course run by the Army. I've never been in such good shape in all my life because the Army just loved to run the run the Air Force as hard as they could. And that was the end. Unfortunately, they canceled. There was about 800 of us that were supposed to go overseas, and they just sent us home. After the war, of course, the Air Defense Command was several Mustang squadrons across Canada, and they had one in Calgary, 403 Squadron, and so I joined 403 Squadron, and I was there until 1964. I worked for a number of small Arctic operations, and that's where I got DC-3 time in. I was a co-pilot with Imperial Oil on their DC-3.
What did you say was your favorite airplane?
DC-3.
Why do you like the DC-3?
It's low and slow. This is all bush flying up in above the Arctic Circle. And that was very enjoyable. That was real flying. I think it's, you break the surly bounds of Earth. Especially when you're flying something like the Mustang and you have a bunch of cumulus clouds around, and you can go up and you dive in the canyons and into the clouds and out of the clouds and back into the clouds and so on and so forth. And there's nobody there sitting behind you telling you what to do or not to do. But it's a great profession.